Hello, it's Scott Wagers, the CEO and founder of BioSci Consulting. You know, when you step into a collaborative project, an ambitious collaborative project, one of the biggest challenges is that often 20% of the people end up doing 80% of the work. Have you had that experience? I certainly have. I think we all have to some degree. You know, and to solve that problem, I think it's good sometimes to look outside of a particular industry. You know, we're talking about collaborative projects in the life sciences, but there are other industries, particularly the software development industry, where they've solved that problem of working in large, complex, and ambitious projects. You see, it started off, software development was quite simple. It was easy just to plan, this is what we're going to do, these are the requirements. Okay, we do it, we follow more of a waterfall type process. But 10, 20 years ago, they started to realize that, you know, these big complex projects we're trying to do are often failing. And that's because the people who were trying to do the work were constantly having to revise based upon a central point saying, oh, we want this extra feature, so on and so forth. So they came up with an idea, which is the agile project development. And what that does, which I think is highly relevant here, is it says we break the bigger task into simpler tasks and steps, and then give the individual teams the remit to go and achieve that based upon a certain set of criteria and goal, however they need to do it within the software. And then it's all brought back together in one big group so that everyone knows how it's flowing together and can think together how to take the next steps and what are the next individual deliveries there will be. The key to this is, you know, you can't just go with a simple, flat, or linear task. You need to understand how that task is relating to other tasks, but also other aspects, such as what's good enough, what's perfect, what are some of the issues or risks that can arise, what are some opportunities that you need to think about as you do it, what are the tensions, what's the, you know, so there's a lot of extra pieces that I've seen, particularly in collaborative projects, you need to keep in mind. And what you need to end up creating is sort of a brief, if you will, that's more than 2 dimensions, is actually 3 dimensions. It has all the different aspects of the task, so that that small group can go away and deliver to the expectations of the whole group and easily communicate that back in, so that everybody has an awareness of what's going on without everyone having to actually do all the work, or only having a small group, the 20%, doing all the work. And by the way, this is not only in the software industry, this is somewhat very analogous to what movie production and how that works, in that they have design briefs, and then small teams will go away, deliver on that design brief, and then all the blocks kind of flow back together. I mean, you think about it, a film is sort of filmed in bits all over the place. So, you know, I think one of the best ways to increase both your capacity and your capability to collaborate and to work well together is by thinking in a different way and beginning to work in an agile process like this for delivering those big ambitious projects.